Walk like an Egyptian. I'm not doing that. Walk like an Egyptian.
What was that Michael Jackson song?
Remember the time.
Remember the time
You are not alone.
when we first met. Remember? Oh. That was like audible.
What's up, everybody? If you're in here, let us know in the chat. We're gonna try to open up all this stuff.
I just got hit in the head with a raindrop, by the way.
Yeah, off of like a rusty board. That didn't make any sense because boards don't get rusty.
Raindrops off a rusty board with us. Sorry.
So how's everybody doing? Hopefully, if you're in like any part of the country that's having winter right now, you're doing all right because I heard all about that polar vortex. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Right now, it's raining in LA, and it's scary enough. I can't imagine being like sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, no, I don't. I feel bad for anybody who has to suffer that type of weather right now.
Yeah, I know. I just lay back in the palm trees, and think about
Here, yeah, it's 50.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? It's not gonna. It's like in the 50s right now.
I still have shorts on
Here, oh, see,
and short sleeves with no jacket.
so,
oh, thanks.
so how's everybody doing? If you didn't catch, we were on the Boss Level 8 gaming stream earlier playing Jackbox games,
Yep.
like usual. Also, some of you may have seen this week we were on Mob Crush, and we might be making a pretty weekly thing of it, but we'll see how it goes. It was pretty fun. John, what's up? How you doing?
John?
We were like a block away from your grandparents. I jog past every morning if I was still jogging, which I'm supposed to get back to, but the Alita experience forced me to get back into that.
Yeah.
None those things are such like random things. What's up, Brandon?
Where am I?
Yeah. Are you still in Indiana? Because I heard it's very cold there, and not envious of that.
Is it snowing? Probably.
Yeah, I've seen some. Actually, some people have shown some stuff from New York. That looks crazy too. Like,
I'm cool with never seeing snow again, unless I go skiing.
I like it in my memories. But yeah, I don't want to shovel snow ever again. Right, like the rain is aggravating me enough, so I can't imagine with snow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Snows too much sometimes.
So, some of you, yes, it is very cold. Some of you, we'll talk about this more later when more people are here, but some of you caught on the live stream, the gaming stream we just did, and also in past streams, we've talked about being at a convention in Florida. Well, everything's locked in. They've announced us. We're going to be doing an official announcement tomorrow with all the convention graphics and artworks and all that stuff. But as always, you guys are the first to know about all this stuff as soon as we can talk about it. So, like I said, wow, I could just feel the water coming off your head.
I just shook my hair and it hit me. Yeah, we'll leave that there.
But yeah, if you want to, we're probably going to schedule time for a meetup. We're actually working on, we have some friends we write music with that now live in Florida, so we're probably going to work with them on some music, but also stay for a meetup. So if you're in that area or want to go to Florida, let's meet up. Let's get a bite or see a movie or something. I don't know.
Coffee.
Yeah.
I like coffee.
Lots of coffee. So I see some people here on Twitch. If you normally follow us, welcome back. If you are new to us, we hang out every Sunday this time. We're still experimenting through the rest of the week about what we're doing, but please follow so that you can find out what we come up with. But, Brandon said Vince needs a haircut.
Thanks, man.
Actually, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, but Vince is not.
Nah.
He's growing it out.
It's just gonna get woolly.
Woolly?
Woolly.
Just gonna have a mammoth.
Mr. Woolly. That's what they're gonna call me.
Not that he has much to begin with.
It's true. It's like I have a 5 head. What's up?
So, yeah, so we're excited, super excited. We've been talking about this since VidCon, I think.
It's been a while, yeah.
But we're
talking about it.
We're going to be at the big convention is Podfest Expo, ooh, and then we'll be on the first day, which is VidFest. We'll be with Granny Pottymouth and Roberto Blake and a bunch of other really great YouTubers.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to hang out.
Granny!
What's up? and
I gotta get me some sleep. I didn't really sleep at all either. Did you? You didn't sleep very much either, did you?
No, but I took a nap in the middle of the day, and I feel great.
Sleeping has been weird.
Mm-hmm. I know, for me, the rain, because for those of you who don't know, like, where we live at is very exposed to the outdoors. Like, we're not outside, but, like, we always keep windows open and a lot of stuff. Because 99.9% of the time in Los Angeles, it's really nice. Yeah. However, when it's not nice, and we had thunder the other day. I haven't heard thunder out here, I don't think, ever. If at all, maybe once.
Very seldomly. If not any.
But the rain and like the thunder and the slamming of like windows and stuff, like it just wakes me up, and then I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah. It was cool. We don't get that weather very often, so when we do have it, I'm like, oh man, it's like this, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, go away.
Brandon said, "I'm making what mistake are you making?" Brandon says, "I'm making a huge mistake."
I'm making a huge mistake.
Or is that like a Arrested Development quote? I made a huge mistake.
Money's in the banana stand.
Yeah, always.
Smells like turmeric.
See, I've been up since 8:45 a.m. and I have to be at work at 9 a.m. Oh,
wow!
Dude, like, we don't have the 9 to 5, but we kind of feel you in the sense like. That week that we talked about us surviving a couple weeks ago, it was like up super early to go to convention stuff, like be on all day, and then go to sleep really late, and then wake up early, do it all over again for like 7 days in a row. So, kind of feel you there. But Domino, what's up? Do the wrong things without people?
Yeah.
Check out the music.
Wrong things.
We have something exciting coming up with that. Some of you who've been on the live stream for a while know that we've been talking to a company called Vest, VZT, where you can invest in like small portions of our publishing rights, and then you can make money from our music as well as it does, and then everybody can like help us, and that should be coming really soon. We're working with Vest on getting like the legal stuff organized.
So you can own your own share of our song.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
We're super excited about that, and then if it goes well, we might do more songs. So, let us know.
If you do buy your own share, the money helps us do more of what we'd like to do too, and what you guys want us to do as well.
And we actually we have a video to kind of announce that, but also an interview with our contact at Vest, or one of our contacts at Vest, and we've been holding on to it since we started this process, and then things got delayed because it's a new company and everything. But we have that, and it's going to come out like right when we announce the actual like everything's happening, like legal stuff is taken care of and everything.
I love it. The company's name is Vest.
Right? We didn't even know that when everybody met. It's just our manager Jin had like put us in touch with.
It's meant to be.
And it was funny because the time that we were texting back and forth, we couldn't talk because we were like going into a movie premiere for I forget what movie that was. Oh, Tag.
It was Tag.
And they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a douche." You hit me up like right the minute like I was walking into that thing. But
it's like the LA line.
Yeah, right. Sorry, I got a thing.
Sorry, I'm at a premiere.
This literally premieres like every day.
There's a ton of premieres.
It's like premieres a lot. We decided to sit out of like the Lego Movie 2 premiere because there's so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
But we want to go to more like. Actually, so we were talking about this. We're gonna. You're right.
Sorry.
We've been talking about this. We're gonna bring it up to you guys to see what you think. So some of you who know our friend Scott over at NerdSync, he has NerdSync, the main channel, but then he has like NerdSync Sidekick. It's the second channel. He just throws random stuff on. We're thinking about starting a second channel, probably called like Troublemakers or something, that we can just dump stuff on without worrying about like algorithm or like hero videos and all that stuff. Because we have like vlogs from the Aquaman premiere.
Yeah.
We did a thing with Starbucks. Like, we could put those up just for you guys that are diehards to watch on another channel. And I don't know, if you'd like that, let us know in the comments and the chat and everything, because there's a lot of stuff that's like already recorded that we just haven't put anywhere that we can put on there for all of you, especially since we're working on better videos. But
soon.
Pika Wolf says, "Hi guys, so glad to catch your stream again." We're glad to have you.
What up, Pika Wolf?
And Brandon, are you going to Endgame premiere? So, no word yet. We didn't have any context for the Infinity War premiere. I'm gonna guess probably not because it's so big. but we never know. Like,
Never know.
the weird thing. So, a little secret tip about like the premieres in LA and stuff. Everybody wants them to be planned, but 99% of the time, you're literally like finding out like the day before or the week before, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Things just kind of like happen. Like, I don't know if that's the planning or it's because we're like peasant status or something, but we find out like really late. But it's always fun going, and I'm really grateful to be there. So, I would like to be, but at the same time, I like the way we did Infinity War last time. We just got a bunch of friends, we got drunk, and then we saw the movie. That was the best time. And then there was no worry about dressing up, being the premiere, all that stuff. So, Domino says I'd watch a second channel. So
cool.
We might give it a shot. Just keep an eye out. If not this week, because I don't know how this week's timing is going to be like. If not this week, soon, really soon. Because like I said, most of it's pretty much done. It's just...
And go check out Yellow Spandex if you haven't yet.
Oh, yeah. We finally have our podcast started. Our buddy Josh from The Band's Life and Nerd Schmurd is pretty much running it.
Yeah.
And I forget what day of the week we're posting, actually, because we show up for recording, but then Josh takes care of everything else. But there's 2 episodes up already, and Yellow Spandex is on YouTube.
Yep.
Not because we did our jobs, but because Josh picked up the slack for us. But you can subscribe to Yellow Spandex. Don't know off the top of our heads what like the URL is, but we'll put it in like the comments later.
We'll figure
Remind
that out.
us, and if you can subscribe there. Although that being said, if you could do us a huge favor, even if you listen to the podcast on YouTube, if you could like subscribe to it and download it on like iTunes or like a regular audio podcast, just having like that download of it would help immensely. But if you just listen to it on Podbean or iTunes, it's perfect. Leave a review if you can.
Yeah, please.
Brandon said, "Are you going to be at the Oscars again?" Don't know.
Man, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Cause
I'd like to get a sandwich to the face by Gel Tormio El Pastel.
So that's a good example, actually. It wasn't a premiere, but we didn't even know until it happened that that's what we were at. So there you go.
Yeah, that was just a fluke.
I'm gonna say no, but we said no last year, and then
Where's Boss?
but
Billy with the hookup again.
Yeah, even he knew something was up, but he didn't know that was up.
No,
so
he didn't know that.
actually, when we walked in, we finally saw the settings. I turned around, looked at everybody, and like something's going on. I don't know if we're gonna getting cars or meeting Oprah or something, but something's going on.
When you had said like, why is there armored? Like, is
there were like armored vehicles like in a 2 or 3 block radius of the theater,
and like SWAT with guns and shit, and we were getting bust into it.
Like
That's when I was like
a couple miles away.
This isn't normal.
And then when we got into the theater, all of you guys have seen this in our other live stream after the Oscars, but when we finally got in the theater, we were in like the smallest room, which they never do that at. So everything just didn't add up. And
now they have a big poster
of
the photo of all the people that were in the theater that night, right in front of the theater. Before you walk in.
The photo that's our thumbnail for our vlog about being on the Oscars is a big. Not that we took it, like they took it, and we ripped it for our thumbnail. But that photo is next to that theater door now as a permanent part of like.
I thought
the
that was really
there.
neat.
Which actually, I think I mentioned this before, but for me it was kind of sentimental because when we go to that theater to see movies, like I walk down to use the restroom, and the restroom in the Chinese theater is like in the basement, and I always see this framed photo of George Lucas and Steven Spielberg like before they were like huge, and you could tell they were just like working, and they were super young, and it's like, man, like that moment they didn't know like their legacy yet. They didn't know what was going to happen, and then so much happened after that. And so I always had an emotional connection to that. And there's also like a ticket to the premiere of Wizard of Oz in a glass case there and everything. And so like in that same set of photos, like there's us at the Oscars. And so it's like, man, somehow we like got inserted into this piece of history.
That is nuts, man. It really is nuts. We don't think about it enough or talk about it enough.
Brandon says, so people will be able to see your picture in 100 years? Probably.
I don't know. That'd be really cool, though.
I don't know how
even
long,
if it was 50 years.
I don't know how long they keep it. Yeah, I don't know how long they can keep it up there, but
I'm just happy now.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to.
But it's
stay up.
But yeah, it's part of that like permanent display right by the theater door of the specific theater that we went into, which is not the main one because they tricked us. But you know, oh wait, the world is ending in 12 years. Why is the world ending? Actually,
is that a new theory out now?
A theory, a game theory,
a life game theory thing.
But yeah, so as far as new project stuff, we're working on our album. Actually, we were just talking about we're scheduling tomorrow to work on our next single.
Yeah.
Veteran vlogger, what the hell is up?
What's up, veteran vlogger?
How you doing?
What's up,
Hope
Debbie?
You're doing good
On Facebook.
Oh yeah, Debbie from Australia. Good afternoon from the wonderful land of Oz.
Oh, thanks, man. Love the hair, Vince. I appreciate it, man.
Veteran vlogger, hope you've been doing well. I was actually just on your channel today seeing if there was new vlogs because I genuinely enjoy them because it's a little peek into like that Arizona life that I've driven through Arizona, but I've never stayed there for an extended amount of time or ever lived there. So it's super interesting to me to like see stuff. Even like there was an episode that you took us to your favorite hot dog spot. Like that was really interesting to me. Now I want to try it if I ever pass through again.
Yeah.
Brandon said it's something Alexandra. I can't pronounce that name. Said in an interview recently. Interesting. I'll have to Google that later.
Speaking of the like works and stuff, this video or the bigger videos that we're shooting, one is coming up soon, very soon.
Oh yeah.
So there's an update on that. Like we have a day like where everybody's going to show up. So
yeah, so super excited. Like don't want to give too much away about the video, but the first of the big videos, like Vince said, is going to be filming this time next week.
Yeah.
We'll have filmed. So in this coming weekend, Jin has the whole shoot set up. Like we'll see. I don't know how much we're going to be able to post from there, but it's going to be crazy. There's going to be like a crew. There's actors. It's not a skit, so I don't want to lead you to believe it's like a movie or something. But there's a bunch of people involved, and it's probably the biggest video we've done on our channel.
Yeah, the goal is just to be as impactful as possible.
And at the same note, it's the biggest video we've probably done on our channel on the back end. You might not be able to see it other than it just being like better quality, but there's a lot of people behind it. It's also going to be like probably the smallest of the new videos that we're doing. Like all the ideas that we said we're going to do this year, like this is one of the smallest ideas, but it's the biggest that we've done since. So it's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Stressful, but exciting. So we really hope you like it. Veteran vlogger said, I'm good. Just been a long rest, getting ready to start posting again. Miss you guys. We miss you too.
Miss you too, man.
So glad you got rest.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Rest is important.
Right. Actually, I got a nap today, so I can't complain. But
to be honest, I was up like till like 7 in the morning playing.
Really? That why you're like I can't sleep. So you're playing video games.
And then I like laid down and tried to fall asleep, and then it was like 10, or not 10. It was like earlier than that. But I eventually fell asleep, and I don't feel that bad actually, for having the little sleep that I have, because I've definitely made up for it in the past.
So, speaking of all the gaming, like I'm also pretty much done with Kingdom Hearts. I got like a couple little bosses left to go, but we mentioned before we were gonna like stream it ourselves somewhere.
Yeah.
So our buddy Josh, who's on the Yellow Spandex podcast with us, which if you're just joining us now, go find that. We'll put a link in the description or something. But also, if you just look up Yellow Spandex in like the iTunes store or the Podbean store, you can find that podcast. It's free. It's us and our buddy Josh just rambling about nerd stuff.
That's right.
Anyway, he lent us his Elgato, which if you're not familiar with is what you need to capture the video game footage to stream. Turns out doesn't play too well with our Mac computer stuff. But Mob Crush is helping us get something else set up, so I have no idea when that's going to be. But maybe soon, like if you guys want to see that gaming stuff, like we don't play games in like big chunks necessarily, but like we could.
There's a bunch of things that, I mean, even, like I was thinking about that Breath of the Wild thing. There's like side quests and fun things that we could play and record on.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Dragon Ball Fighters, whatever you call that.
Smash Bros.
Yeah. But if you want to see us game more, it looks like most Fridays, we're not sure if it's going to be every Friday, but most Fridays we're going to be at Mob Crush streaming like Smash Brothers or something else like that.
Yeah.
And it's a ton of fun. If you didn't catch us last time on our Facebook channel, we reposted the Mob Crush stream. And it's exciting for us because they have over 1 million followers on Facebook.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And they're so kind to have us on. And I don't know. We had a lot of fun because as much as we love playing Jackbox with you guys on Boss Level 8, we've been wanting to play a lot of other games, and Mob Crush is like, play all the games with us.
Yes.
So we're probably going to do that.
We're going to play the games.
Play, like more games than one. Like, which would be great. Like, and so it was a lot of fun and got a great
response.
Yeah. So there's that.
There is that.
And Yellow Spandex, the live stream. Oh, at the beginning we had mentioned we're going to be at a convention. The overall convention is called Podfest Expo. It's going to be March 7th through I think the 9th or 10th in Orlando, Florida, or near Orlando, Florida.
Yep.
I'm really bad with facts right now. And the first day, March 7th, will be VidFest, and ourselves, Granny Pottymouth, Roberto Blake, and a bunch of other great YouTubers will be there speaking, and we'll hang out. And if there are people that want to, we can schedule a meetup or something if you're out there. I know a lot of people on this stream aren't in Florida, but if you happen to think you might be around there around then, or
close to Orlando,
whatever, hit us up on the Discord, Twitter, all that stuff. We'll try to arrange a meetup because we'd love to hang out with all you guys. Greatest ever. What's up? Hi.
What's up? Hi.
Really hope you like. I don't know if you caught us talking about our next video, but it's filming next weekend with like a crew and other people and stuff. It's going to be
ordeal.
We think you'll really like it. So hopefully, thank you for being patient with us with the new video upload schedule. We've been really concentrating on making better videos, and it's taking a lot of work and pre-production and stuff, but we really think it's going to pay off. So
all the logistics, everything, it's going to be worth it.
Brandon said, I recorded a poem in audio in Audacity, but I can't get it to export so I can put it on YouTube. I haven't used Audacity in a long time, but I think you probably just, I forget what the wording is. It's either export or it might be bounce, so look for that, and it'll put it out there. Bounce. Brandon said Granny just tweeted about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we all just got our materials from Podfest Expo, so we have a graphic and everything. That actually, after this live stream, will probably become the thumbnail for this live stream. But we're going to announce that tomorrow, sometime during the day, that we'll be officially speaking at and attending Podfest Expo. And I don't know, like I said, nobody that I know on here is in Florida, but if you happen to be, we'd love to meet you, because it's one of the few times we're like getting out and hanging with everybody.
So if you're watching this later, comment, message, something.
Yeah. Or if you happen to want to make a road trip to Florida.
Yeah. There's actually, I know some people in Florida that I could hit up even.
Yeah.
Friends-wise.
So, yeah, greatest ever. Actually, funny, greatest ever, we were like cleaning up some stuff, and I came across your postcard again. So thank you again. I know we said thanks before, but all that stuff really means a lot to us. When we get stuff from you guys, even if it's just postcards or cards or notes or whatever you send to our PO box, it like always means so much, because most of you know we work really hard on stuff, and so it's just nice to see things every once in a while, even though if you think it's just a postcard or whatever, it means the world to us. So that's amazing. And man, yeah, I like it's fun. I don't know why this reminded me of this, but the work hard thing, like when we had our song premiere event, and we had the panel with like our friends like Megan Tonjes and Ali Spagnola and Kat McDowell and everybody else, like
the Jins.
Everybody, like a lot of people on the streams, like were commenting like how hard everybody worked. I'm like, yeah, like that's what's crazy is like a lot of people see these like artists, creators, and social media people, and I don't know if everybody thinks it's necessarily easy, but it is a lot more complicated than people think. So thank you to everybody who's here all the time, because we work really hard and we want to make the best content that represents us and that you like. So
years of experience.
Brandon says, I've only been to Florida once. Pensacola.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I've been to Florida a couple times, I think.
I've been to Florida a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a lot of the islands, though, too.
The islands.
The island. Marco Island, specifically, actually. I keep getting hit by raindrops.
Yeah, so... Oh, Veteran said, love the last song. What? Are you talking about Anxiety? Or Give Up? Or Jingle Bells? Or Wrong Things, Right People? We put out 4 songs at the end of last year, and they kind of blur in what order they came out in. So... Greatest Ever said, I used to live in Inverness, Florida. Oh, wow.
Never heard of that. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with where that is. We're going to be, I think, around the Orlando area. We know, like, we're told all this information. We just don't retain it. So I don't know exactly what the details are, but it'll be on the social post tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we're songwriters.
We're gonna talk about stuff. Yay!
But
That'll be fun.
yeah.
Really, it's just answering the questions is the most important part because I want to know what they want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we could talk about all kinds of music shit and how it works and licensing and publishing and blah 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 blah. But I want to know what they want to know.
So Greatest Ever says it's about an hour west of Orlando, small town. Oh, that's cool. So that's kind of where we're gonna be at.
Yeah, that's not too far at all.
Unless it's like an hour east.
Except you don't live there anymore. Huh?
Yeah. Did you hear the hell froze over? Hell, Michigan. I've been to Hell, Michigan, with my youth with my youth group when I was in college. Not college, high school. Brandon, we ate breakfast there, and it was frozen.
You and
not the breakfast, like the town was frozen over. It was snowed over. Ooh, I just got like a weird bout of tinnitus in this ear, like just like.
Ooh, just like.
Yeah. Well, it feels like a.
Oh. Well, I don't like that.
No, it doesn't feel good. Yeah. Hells yeah, cool. Awesome. But we're excited, like,
Music Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna work more on the new song. And I was texting our friend Monty, from a band that I forget what they used to be called, but now they're called Vertigo Gambler. They have some of my favorite music ever right now.
Oh, yes.
But they were asking about us, like, I lost track of where that answer was going.
Did they ask about collaborating?
We're always up to collaborate, but they talked about, like, when's your next album coming out? I had mentioned, like, so our whole theme for 2019 as far as our projects go are take enough time to do it right instead of just doing it right now.
Yeah.
So that includes our album. So we're working on this song that we think might come out in the February-ish time frame. But if it takes longer, we're going to do that because we want to put out like something that we like is fully conceptualized from us
that we're good with.
And then the album, it might be in June or it might be in December. But we're aiming for this year, but as much time as it takes to be right. And that goes with our videos and our songs and stuff, but primarily our songs because we really want to concentrate on putting that out. Because as most of you know, we're a band, we're musicians, we're songwriters, so I don't know, super excited to put new music up.
Yeah, no, I can't wait for Monday.
So,
tomorrow.
Brandon said the Newsboys lied to me. Yeah. Well, that's probably not the hell they're talking about.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Greatest Ever says -38 here the other day. Where are you at again? Because a friend posted who used to live somewhere that was colder, that lives here now. I was like, it's literally 100-degree difference between LA and there right now. Alan, what's up?
What's
Alan
up,
on Facebook. It's up to the Aussies. Minnesota. Ooh. Yeah, that's cold. Like, was it How I Met Your Mother? No. I forget. There was a movie or a TV show I watched where Minnesota was just... It was basically like... The way they depicted it on the show was a lot of snow and moms that scrapbooked. And you had to join the scrapbooking club.
What?
So, I don't know. Yeah, we're a lot of stuff going on, but 2019 is coming in strong, so we're really excited.
Yeah, starting off hot. I'm liking it.
Kind of rainy and cold, but same thing.
Well, yeah. Business will be business.
Oh, but we're really glad that we were able to like keep up the live stream and hang out with all you guys and stuff. 'Cause we were afraid that our new approach to things were going to keep us from that, but we want to stay connected with all you guys. So, Brandon says in Indiana we call it mini pop. Instead of Minnesota.
Yeah. Minnesota.
I think that was How I Met Your Mother. Cool. I think I got that right.
I think I was too, actually, because what is the actor's name that's not the main character? I guess they're
Neil Patrick Harris,
not
his
him.
Barney, Jason Segel.
Yeah. Jason Segel his family's from Minnesota.
That's right. Oh, Greatest Ever said my dog turns into a popsicle. I had to run outside and rescue her. What kind of pup do you have? That's so adorable. I saw a meme that had a chihuahua like looking out a window into the snow, and it had like a quote. It's like, "Guess I'm gonna shit inside today."
Awesome.
Alan says, same old, bud. Almost got our final mix done, then master and pressing, and we'll send you guys a copy for sure. Yes, awesome. Jin, what's up? Jin, we were just telling everybody we're looking forward to our video shoot this coming weekend. And we don't want to spoil too much for everybody trying to describe it. Just let everybody see it when it's done.
Just know shit's happening.
Yeah. Brandon said, yeah, Marshall and Alan, it's an EP. That's awesome. Brandon said the Vikings were his favorite football team. That's right.
Oh,
and was
yeah.
it
Minnesota Vikings.
I know Robin had a Canadian bar she went to, but I think Marshall went to a bar that was a bunch of Vikings fans or all from Minnesota or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was one of the weird episodes.
Oh, that's so funny. Greatest ever is a 7-pound chihuahua. And the meme I saw was a chihuahua. I guess I'm going to shit outside.
What's up, a band's life?
Yeah, Josh, we were just telling everybody to check out Yellow Spandex.
That's
also,
right.
since we're terrible at keeping track of things, what day does Yellow Spandex post? Let everybody know.
Yeah, drop a link. Drop a comment.
Greatest ever says, you know it's cold when you trip over the dog poo instead of stepping in it. Ooh, yeah. Jen says, what happens if I keep pushing the like button? Isn't it just like unlike? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Or it probably, we can't see it on here because we're using Mob Crush, but it probably like sends like the.
It slowly inflates one of those flailing inflatable guys. It's a silent, long fart, is what it does.
Dude, right before this live stream started, like I farted. I thought it was gonna be silent. It was not.
Oh.
And I was like, that felt wet, but it might just be because it's raining. I'm not sure.
It's because it's raining. I felt it in my joints.
Right? Band's Life said it cut out. What did you ask? Oh, we're terrible at keeping track of things. So let everybody know. We were talking about Yellow Spandex. Let everybody know what days Yellow Spandex posts because we forgot. But we did let them know there are 2 episodes up already. Brandon says on Facebook it sends a bunch of symbols if you keep pushing. There you go. Greatest ever TMI. Gross, Rod.
Yeah.
It's true, though. It's all about sharing.
This is why we're here, right?
Choo-choo. I don't know why I said that.
Right.
Wednesdays. Okay, Yellow Spandex posts on Wednesdays. So check in every Wednesday for a new episode.
Woo!
We'll be recording more this week, so.
And as soon as it warms up, we're going to start videotaping some stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, we're excited about this. Like, there's a lot of new people coming into Yellow Spandex.
I'm thinking mostly videotaping just goldfish.
That'd be funny.
And that's it.
Brandon said I listened to both episodes. Awesome. Actually, we only listened to the first episode. We haven't re-listened to we haven't listened to the second one since we actually recorded it. So I can't remember exactly what we talked about. But glad you guys like it.
Yeah,
so.
and help you can help us out by commenting on those, and based off of your comments, we can kind of get an idea about what to talk about next.
Oh, Brandon says I get alerts when it drops. That's
sweet.
Cool. Awesome. So glad. Hopefully you guys are liking those. Seems like everybody is. Also, our buddy Chris from Rewired Soul is going to be in town, so we're going to probably do a collab with him. Not sure exactly what yet, but keep an eye out for that. Oh, can't wait. Band's Life said we talked about Book It and Gem. Sweet, good enough for me. The first episode that we listened to, even though it was like, I remember when we were recording, I was like, man, this is really random. We listened to it in the car, and we're like, this makes sense to me.
Yeah, it felt good. Hi, Granny.
Granny, what's up? We were just telling everybody to come see us with you and Roberto Blake and a bunch of other YouTubers at Podfest Expo. So everybody say hi to Granny Potty Mouth. She's on here on YouTube. And
we're gonna be in Florida.
We've been really busy, so I haven't gotten a chance to watch your new Wings video. But everybody, if you haven't checked it out yet, go check out Granny Potty Mouth's Wings video. So Brandon said, part of me wishes I could listen live so I can answer your questions. Oh yeah. I don't know. We might work on that for the future, but right now recording is the easiest way. Oh yeah, I saw. So Granny said James Lampree's in town. A buddy from Fun Foods.
Yep.
Said here right now. Are we gonna go see him? How long is he gonna be in town? Because it might be possible. Not sure. Like James, if you're watching this for some reason, let us know what your availability is. This week is crazy, but we'll try to like do it. Veterans here as well. Granny said it was grueling to do it myself.
Yeah. Oh man.
Granny said Brandon was so everybody give feedback. If you watch Granny's new video, give her feedback on what you thought.
What you think? Oh, another in the face with the drop of water. You can tell like stuff out here wasn't made to be rained on.
Yeah. Los Angeles was not made to be rained on. Like, I was at the mall, so we had some phone upgrades. So I was at the Apple store the other day, and like the mall, everything's leaking. Like the roofs are made of cardboard because like everybody's like, it's not gonna rain. Brandon said it made me wish I had money for wings. We were trying to get wings you were trying to get wings the other day.
Sounds good.
And it was like, man,
so
expensive in Los Angeles. Like,
it's ridiculous. It's like I could buy a whole thing of wings.
You could raise chickens
for cheaper. Holy crap, man.
But so a lot going on, guys. Like if you're just joining us, we were recapping. We have a podcast with our buddy Josh called Yellow Spandex. We're live streaming games with Mob Crush most Fridays.
Yes.
That are like Smash Brothers and different things that can be on Switch and everything.
We've been doing Music Mondays where we're getting back into writing for this EP.
Yeah, this next project. So,
what was the other thing? Pushing these bigger projects.
Yeah.
Through the calendar, like it's like getting all the stuff ready and logistics, and especially when it's outside of just me and Rod, it becomes a lot more time.
There's so many people involved with our upcoming videos.
Yeah, but it's going to be worth it, guys. That's why we're doing it. That's the whole point.
And it's a lot to thank Jin for like organizing and everything, because we don't have the aptitude to do that. See, Brandon likes chicken skin. Band's Life said, I asked Angie, who deals with the building regulations, why in California so many buildings leak compared to the Midwest. Oh, there you go. I think everybody just like overlooks it. They're like, it's fine.
Yeah. Or they don't fireproof or something. I don't know.
Veteran Vlogger, I just remembered a question. I don't know if I missed the comment if you answered, but comment now if you didn't. You mentioned you like our last song. Was it Wrong Things, Right People? Or was it Give Up? Or was it Anxiety with Scott Nicewander? Or was it Jingle Bells? Because we put those 4 out at the end of last year, and it all kind of scrambled together like when they came out. But be interested in seeing which one you like, because everybody likes different things for different reasons. Yeah. And it's really cool. It's not even that important. It's just I'm just curious, like what people are connecting with. Look, for example, Give Up was supposed to kind of be like a throwaway song in the sense of business, but a very important song emotionally for us. Yeah. So,
excuse me.
That was a surprise that so many people connected with that song, but very touching.
It's a hell of a song.
Brandon said the roof leaks at Ollie's pretty bad. Okay. Or maybe it's just everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining problems in
LA. Water gets through, man. Somehow. Like that leak in the trunk of the car. You can't ever find that leak.
Wrong Things, Right People. Okay, awesome.
Wrong Things.
So glad you did that song. Veteran, if we forget, remind us either in comments or Twitter or whatever to send you links to the other songs. Because maybe Jingle Bells is out of season right now, but I think you'll like Give Up and also Anxiety. We did with our buddy Scott.
They're both great songs.
Proud of the song, so we hope you dig them. Also, once again, so glad you got rested up and everything. Hope 2019's like that year, you know.
Yeah, make it worth it.
But we mentioned this. I forget if we mentioned it in like Discord or on here. Everybody says it like fill in the blank year will be our year, but really got a good feeling about this year. Like so many good things coming up and a better outlook on everything. So
yeah, you can feel it. Everybody like wants to turn a leaf, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You could see it, you could feel it.
Brandon says YouTube says I should watch my privacy. Here's my number.
That's funny.
Funny. Trying to think. Oh, also, so
sorry, I'm tired. So I'm like, nah.
Grace said the cold snap has had people's pipes bursting here, Nightmare City. Oh, I remember that.
That's
in Indiana.
horrible.
Yeah,
Gosh,
that's rough.
It's such a pain in the ass.
Oh, that's rough because you can't do much about that. That's just like Mother Nature. And
Yeah, I mean, you get it repaired as quickly as you can, and that's it, really. I think that's about everything, though. I'm trying to think of second channel, gaming.
Veteran Vlogger says, thanks guys, same for you guys in 2019. Thanks, man. We're all in here for each other, so. Brandon said my mom's pipes froze a week or so ago.
Oh,
Indiana's the same way.
that sucks.
Oh, okay. I remember you mentioned second channel. For those of you just coming in, we had mentioned earlier that we're toying with the idea of starting a second channel where we just throw crap on for you guys, patrons, that aren't necessarily like algorithmic videos or anything, but like I said, we have a vlog from the Aquaman premiere that we just never put anywhere, and Starbucks thing the other day, and I think there was another premiere, like Mortal Engines premiere, like this stuff that
A bunch of footage.
you guys would probably like to hang out with us for. So if we start that, hopefully, if you guys are into it, leave us a comment. Some of you already said you'd watch it, so
Yep.
we'll probably do it, but just keep an eye out. It'll
Check that
this
out.
week might be busy, but it might come out this week. I don't know. But if not, definitely like within the next couple weeks, that'll probably be happening. So Brandon said, and she's got custody of my niece and nephews. Oh, so no water and kids. That sounds rough.
Does sound rough. Oh,
Still getting splashed on.
getting pegged in the face by drops of water.
Yeah.
I keep trying to lean forward so it hits the top of my head instead of my face. It's actually pretty funny.
It's like,
It's because it's always a surprise. I never got used to it.
at least be putting something on one channel. Thanks. We keep live streaming here, but like I said, we hope the new RKVC videos for 2019 will be bigger and better than ever. Because I don't know, it just takes a lot of planning. We've been thinking about doing what we're doing now for a while, but we couldn't do it without scaling the schedule back a little bit, and now it's actually happening. And on the front, it doesn't look like much, but back here, every day is like a hustle to make these next videos happen. So, hopefully, when they come out, you guys will be there for it, or maybe you'll hate it and we made a huge mistake.
We'll just stick to the music.
But yeah, a new album this year at some point. Next song, hopefully in the next few weeks, but we'll see. Once again, mindset for 2019, take as much time as it takes to get it right, but also we stay on top of it. We just don't want to procrastinate on things. We're just going to take the time it takes to get something right. So we're not stopping anything. We're just doing it better, hopefully.
Yeah. Try to optimize.
Oh, also in Florida, we'll be meeting up with a friend Scott, who's not the Scott from NerdSync, but another friend Scott, the songwriter, that we're finishing up some songs with. Probably gonna write some more songs.
That's right.
So
We got
who
a few
knows
songs
what's out there. Also, I just realized saying that a lot of people here probably don't know we write songs for other artists as well. So with this Scott that you guys don't know, except for Granny actually knows the Scott. We've written a bunch of songs that are going to other artists and things, and so that's part of what we're doing out here and what we're trying to do more of.
Yeah.
And so when we say we're going to go write with someone, it might be for us, but it might not be. It might be for some other project.
We write music for all kinds of things.
But it's really great because we get a chance to have different ways to express ourselves,
Yeah. We should compile all of the things we've put music in.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, what's up, Mike?
What's up,
Sorry,
Mike?
I missed the I don't know why I'm doing this.
Super Bowl
Super Bowl party. We were
streaming.
game streaming. So
Yeah. Granny knows.
Brandon said there's 9 watching who's not talking. Talk if you're not talking. Oh yeah, Granny got it. Sturgis time. Scott Sturgis is our buddy we're writing songs with. So, Granny, earlier in the stream we were telling everybody how excited we were for Florida and that we'll be there with you. And we found out Roberto Blake and there's a bunch of other YouTubers are going to be there for VidFest Day. So, and I think we have our travel arrangements figured out, but we're going to solidify that tomorrow. But greatest ever said I like your attitude and optimism.
That's
Thanks.
it.
Actually, briefly speaking of, we've mentioned on previous streams. Mike said you missed Grant and these drumettes. I can't eat them, so.
Dang.
Greatest ever. We mentioned in previous streams. So I end of last year, kind of internally, have been struggling with some like negativity stuff, and Katie Morton, who's a great YouTuber, therapist, and stuff, at a PatreCon convention, gave some advice about keeping a gratitude journal. So I've been doing that since November, and I've said this before, but I can't describe the internal happiness and like fulfillment there is from that. It's like describing the Rocky Mountains to someone who's on the phone in Kansas. Like, I can kind of tell you what it's like, but it's
You have to be there.
You have to be there, and it's beautiful because it takes like 20 seconds every morning. And wake up, first thing I do is be grateful for something. Like, write it down, but genuinely be grateful for it. And like every day, like, I look at things in a completely different way. Like, people will complain like, this didn't work out, that got canceled, this, and then somehow I've been thinking so much less of that lately. I'm like, it's been like, I can't believe this happened. This is awesome. Like, this is so great. Now that it's different. It's not a magic bullet. There's bad times and days and stuff, but net, everything is so much better. So if some of you talked about this in previous streams that you guys do this, but if anyone's at all struggling, or if you're not, it's just a good idea.
Try it.
Start your day being grateful. Write it down, text it to yourself, phone it, whatever works for you.
Yeah, maybe I'll start.
But I don't know. I really advocate it. I don't, I'm not gonna, be like a Scientologist or something. Be like, you have to do this or you're gonna burn. But like, I think the very good base for someone to start and then figure out what works for them. So Greatest Ever says, great practice. Try to do the same. It's awesome.
It's cool.
It's super easy too, because it's literally not thinking the worst of things at the beginning of the day. And it sounds really, what's the word? Like, pretentious to say? But think about it. Like, obviously there's like real hard pains and troubles in the world and stuff, but there's a good majority of things that people experience that it literally just depends on your perspective if it's going to be good or bad to you.
Yeah.
And the more you can
control luck. You don't not necessarily control luck, but you can have luck on your side just by having the right mindset.
Yeah, and the more like you surround yourself with positivity and all that stuff, I don't know, it just changes you in a way you didn't realize. Let's see. Brandon says, do Scientologists believe in burning? I thought they were in reincarnation. I don't know. I literally, there's hundreds of Scientology buildings here, and we literally never stepped into one. But Mike says, I get it, cheesy AF, but been waking up next to Larissa and been insanely grateful that she's next to me. That's awesome. Some of you got to ask Mike about Larissa. It's weird. You get the same every day, but it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
There it is. So yeah, just, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's
do any bad worse.
Yeah. It's like a domino effect, like being grateful for one thing leads to being grateful for a second and third.
It's just training your brain to think gratefully first.
Yeah.
Instead of complaining or going right to a negative.
Mike said there's a study that luck is largely driven by perspective. That is so true.
That's what you said that way better than I just said that. I'll have to go back and rewind to see how I even tried to say that.
Because we recently had a friend describe something to us that you could tell that they perceived the situation like very negatively, like it was a big letdown. But when you listen to it, it sounded like a really great time or thing. And I was like, man, that's a huge difference in perspective. They're like, oh, this was so crappy. I was like, sound like it just could have been cool.
Well,
but
you obviously you never know what another person's going through, but just in hearing it sound like a lot of missed opportunity for it to be something great, even with like letdowns and stops being in the way and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like there's still a lot of good in what could have been.
Brandon said I could get Ricky to ask Madison. Veteran Vlogger says mindfulness is very important and being positive really helps. Once again, it's what Vince said. It can't hurt.
No, it can't do anything worse.
So you look at the worst side, and there's almost nothing. further they can go. On the best,
Unless you're
potential, it's almost like infinite.
Yeah.
I said this last week, but for me, and this might not be the same for other people. For me, like, it wasn't a live stream necessarily. We were on our friend Lindsay's show, Dose of Bliss, on Focus TV, which I think might be out, but we just haven't caught up with Lindsay to post it anywhere. She asked like what was like the biggest surprise, and I think one of the things I said was, at first it was like, think of one thing, but then it sets like these things in motion where my whole day is like in the back. Like the background music in my head is making like lists of things I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
Not because I feel obligated to or anything. It's just that thing, like that ball got rolling, and so like I think that's the underlying bed of every day.
It's cool. I see them as like, I see all these opportunities as thought cycles, and if you get caught in a negative thought cycle, eventually you're gonna blow up. Like it's gonna lead to a lot of negative things, and you'll probably end up in a bad way. But if you're able to recognize the thought cycle and implement the right things to break that cycle, and then start a new cycle that is a positive thought cycle, like that shit is possible. And I'm researching more about that because I want to be able to control my brain.
And let's see. Brandon says, when are you going to Sunshine State? March 7th through the 9th or 10th is the convention. We're going to probably be there in the surrounding days, especially like after.
Yeah.
But we don't know exact days yet. So that's why we want everybody to like kind of see if they're going to be around, because then we can like schedule.
No,
Michael, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, Michael?
We were just going in a little Twitter back and forth about, as soon as we posted that it was sunny and palm trees, it started raining in LA.
Yep.
Granted, it's still about 60 or 70 degrees warmer than it is probably where you are. It's LA cold. It's raining and it's kind of chilly. So, I know. Violins, right?
And we're going to get some food.
Yeah.
I'm hungry right now.
Brandon said, and lotion, tissues and lotion. That's funny. Mike, we're going to be at Podfest Expo, and us, Granny, and then we're coming along too, and like Roberta Blake and a bunch of other YouTubers are going to be at the Podfest day. That's the 7th to the 9th, I think, in Orlando.
And then VidFest
is the first day. Is this first day?
Wednesday?
Thursday, I think.
Thursday.
I don't know. Well, all the actual information will be up tomorrow sometime, because we got all that stuff from them. We just haven't. Tomorrow's going to be the day we post it.
Yeah.
There's, hey, Brandon, little tiny violin. Tiny violin.
Thanks.
Well,
Thank you.
Did you ever do that to friends where you're like,
Yeah.
this is the world's tiniest record player playing a sad song for you, a little tiniest violin?
This is my fingers doing this. Wait, did I do it wrong?
Greatest ever said, I will join for food. Yeah, I mean, actually, one of the ideas we had is like, wouldn't it be cool to go to a diner or something, or go to a movie? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll be posting all that stuff. We got the graphics and everything from Podfest Expo. We just haven't put it out yet. It might overlap with South by. Probably. It's probably happening the same time as other stuff.
Oh yeah.
Lost track of things.
I want to talk to you, Mike, about Austin City Limits and see if there's anything in that is cool that we could go do.
There you go.
Especially, I don't know. I know they're not the same time with SXSW. South by Southwest.
Oh, Mike said I saw you guys. Yeah, we got a text from Mike. There was guys in pink shirts.
Oh, jeez.
Instead of red. It was pretty funny. You were at the Griddle? We were there once before. That was pretty good. It was a giant-ass pancake.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon said we just got buffered. And again, well, we've almost been on here for an hour. If it keeps buffering, we might wrap this up.
We could jump off.
But
I'm hungry.
Vince needs to eat.
I need to eat some.
So, guys, can you hear us now, or is it still buffering? Let us know in the comments and or in the chat, and we'll probably kind of start wrapping this up. But
it's good to hang out with all of you guys. And is it lagging?
Maybe. Is the chat still showing up on your thing? Okay. So we might just Oh, it's all good now. Okay. Hey, Pika. Thanks. All good at the moment. Cool. Well, we'll take these last few minutes to kind of wrap up for everybody before things get wonky again. Hey, what's up? Senpai bread. If you nut in Walmart, it's a walnut. That's fine. I can't see the Facebook chat comments though. I don't know why that's happening. Pika said, "Oh, this has been fun. What you gonna eat?" I don't know, diner or something. We haven't thought about it yet.
I don't know.
Somewhere we're gonna like be able to
see
like
if that place in Glen Oak's still open.
sit and enjoy.
Definitely not open. It's so late right now.
But somewhere we can like sit and enjoy some food because we haven't really eaten all day. I had some leftover ravioli like hours and hours ago.
I made like an egg thing.
Yeah.
This morning or this afternoon.
Thanks everybody for hanging out. You guys are the best. Like, quick wrap up. If you want to go back to the stream and watch parts that maybe you weren't here for, we're filming our first big video with Jin and company this coming weekend, which is super exciting. And then our podcast with our buddy Josh called Yellow Spandex has a second episode that came out, and another one on Wednesday and every other Wednesday, or not every other, other Wednesdays, the other Wednesdays, yeah. And then what am I missing? We're gonna be at Podfest Expo on the 7th through the 9th with Granny.
Music Monday.
And then we're working on our album. And that we'll probably be doing Mob Crush live streams on Fridays where we get to play like Smash Brothers and like cool new video games and stuff. So
and hang out with them.
If you want to join us for that, let us know, and we'll probably be doing that. So super excited about that because we've been really wanting to like play like different games with everybody. So it's been a lot of fun. Like, we had a lot of fun when we did the Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Sam Proof and Nikki and Gib.
Yeah, like a lot of people. We had like 6 people. It was crazy.
At one point, yeah,
crazy. It was awesome. And then Christian did like the shoutcast.
Oh yeah,
it was so fun. And we had people from like all over the world, like
talking. Where are you from? Phil Ranta stopped by.
Yeah, Phil stopped in to play.
That was awesome.
Very cool. So keep up with all that stuff. We'll try to keep you posted the best we can. Thanks for being so patient with our new video stuff. We're so excited to have these new videos out for you guys, and everything's more in motion than it has been ever. Super excited, and thanks to Jin. If anybody sees Jin on socials, give him a big like digital pat on the back. I don't know what that means, but it's gonna be great, and I don't know, super excited.
Yeah, me too. Ready to get to work again.
Thanks for hanging in with us. If you're watching this later on YouTube, there's something popping up here to subscribe to us. And also YouTube is probably covering up the bottom half of our faces with videos that things you might like. And even though these live streams go off later, like the next week, they're always in like a playlist so you can see live stream archives, so check that out. And as always, don't forget to do the wrong things
with the right people.
Thanks everybody. Have a good one. Stay positive and